Welcome back, dear students. So today we are going to see operations on algebraic expressions. In that topic we are going to see first addition of algebraic expressions. So let's start. First we will do the addition on the monomials. Friends, we know that monomials are the expressions which contain only single term. So here we will go for their addition, like addition of monomials. So monomials contain only single term. Like, first of all, before starting this concept, we should ensure that we can only perform the addition and subtraction of the like terms. We cannot go for the unlike terms and will add them. No, we are going to perform operations for the like terms. That means we will add or subtract just for the like terms. So here in addition, for example, we are having 2a and we have to add with them 3a. So friends, here you can see that here a is the variable and here also a to the power 1 is used, and here also. So 2a and 3a, these are the like terms. So you can do it. So what you need to do? You just need to take addition of these integers and a will be common here. Why? Because a is a like term here. And you can directly write 5a. Otherwise you can perform this step directly. Next, for example, you are having 8q plus 6q. So again we will see here q is having the same power, so we can add them. 8 plus 16, that is we'll get a 14q. Next, friend, for example, we are having 7x minus of 5x. So suppose here you want to do, that means here 7 minus 5 will perform and x will be here, so it will get 2x. As we know that in the integer lesson we have seen about this, that one positive integer, another is negative integer, will perform the subtraction and we will write it. Next, suppose you want to add 23y with, you need to add with 15y. So friends, 23y you are going to add with minus of 15y. So here just you will perform 23 minus of 15, and that what is going to come? 8. So 8y will come. So here if you observe, these all addition we are performing and subtraction we are performing just for the like terms. There is no any operation for the unlike terms. Suppose x plus y is there, so we will keep it as it is, x plus y. So we cannot add and subtract like unlike terms. These all are, we are speaking about the like terms. Like terms we can add or like terms we can subtract. But if suppose you are having unlike terms, like you are having 2a plus 7b, so you cannot add or subtract here. In this case you simply indicate the addition or subtraction as like this. Another, for example, you are having 3p plus 8q, so you can keep it as it is. Another, you are having suppose x minus of y. So these are what? Unlike terms. For the unlike terms you cannot perform any operations for them. It just simply indicates that they are in addition here, they are in addition here, they are in subtraction form here. Means you cannot do the operation like this for the unlike terms. So addition, subtraction is just for the like terms, and for the unlike term you leave them as it is, like here. So now we will see how to add compound expressions. So friends, now we will perform some operations. Like here we are having 2a plus 3b. You need to add it with 3a plus 4b. So we will do it, how to solve it. So for this purpose you can write each expression in a separate row in a such a way that like terms are arranged one below the other column. Like I will write first of all this 2a plus 3b in this row, and another this expression, that is 3a plus 4b, I will write exactly below here, and in a way that the like terms are arranged. Like 2a having a like term here 3a, so 3a will come in this order, plus 4b will go under the 3b, so here it will come. And now just you need to perform the addition here, and in addition we know that here after adding 2a will add with the 3a, like upside we have performed here. So 2 plus 3 will get a 5a, plus 3 plus 4, what you will get? 7b. So in this case, these expression you will add here. Another example, you are having 8m square minus 7n square. You need to add with minus 8n square plus 7n square. So first of all, I'll write down the first expression, 8m square minus 7n square. 8m square having a like term here, minus 8n square. In this question it is m square, so I'll write here. Then I want to add it with plus 7n square. First I wrote this expression, another I wrote this expression. Now I need to add them. So friends, for adding you can observe here is 8m square minus 8m square. So positive 8 and negative 8 will give us 0m square, and 0m square is just a 0. Plus, again we are having minus 7 and plus 7. They are additive inverse of each other, positive 7 and negative 7. So friends, you again here get a 0. So in general the final answer is 0. 0 into n square is 0. 0 into m square is 0. The final answer will get a 0. Here we have add them in a vertical column. If you want, you can add them in a horizontal. Like here you can see 2a plus 3b. You need to add with 3a plus 4b. So friends, here you can go for it. 2a having a partner with 3a. So you can write 2a plus 3a in one bracket. Plus you can go for the 3b plus 4b in another bracket. Again you can write here 2a plus 3, that is 5a, and here 3b plus 4b, that is 7b. So here also you will get a same answer as you get here. This is a vertical and it is a horizontal way to add. Here you are adding in a vertical way, and this you are doing in a horizontal way. So whichever you get the easy, you can add them. So now friends, we will see some more examples of addition. Here you want to add 1 by 2 ax with 1 by 2 ax. Here comma indicate that these are different terms and we need to add them. So here for adding, what we'll go for here, just write 1 by 2 ax and you need to add with another 1 by 2 ax. So friends, we know that 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, and this you can add because here is the variable a and x is there with the same power here also, so addition can be possible. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. When you will add 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 and ax will be here one time. Here it is 1x. 1ax. Half plus half gives 1. 1ax is just simply ax. If there is nothing coefficient is there, means by default there is a 1. So 1ax can be written as ax. Next you need to add a minus of x with a minus of x with a minus of x. And friends, here you can see there if it is nothing is there, means by default minus 1 is there here. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So means actually you are adding, what is there, nothing but 1, 1, 1. That means minus 1 you need to add with minus 1, you need to add with minus 1. That is final answer, minus 3x you will get. So next you need to add 0 plus y. You need to add with minus of 2y. 0 plus y means y only. You are adding nothing means that itself. And here minus 2y. Friends, see here now y minus 2y is there. You just carefully see here y is not alone here. By default 1 is there. 1y minus 2y. So what we need to do, 1 minus 2 we need to perform as they are like term. 1 positive integer, 1 negative integer. We'll perform a subtraction. 2 minus 1 will give minus 1y. Or just simply you can write minus of y. And here you need to add 6a plus b with 3 of a plus b. So this 6a plus b is outside of the bracket, so I'll open it by using distributive property. I can write 6a plus 6b. I need to add with 3a plus 3b. See here friends, here 6 is outside of the bracket, means 6 is with this a also, and 6 need to multiply with this b also. Here 3 is outside, means 3 will distribute with this also and with this. Now we'll perform the addition. 6a you need to add with 3a. 6a is having like term 3a. We'll write in one bracket, and then 6b we'll add with 3b. This step you can do mentally Otherwise, no need to write in this detail. Just you need to check out where are the like terms present. Like if I choose a 6a, so I should check everywhere that is there any kind of like term. So yes, here it is a like term. 6a plus 3a will give a 9a, and here 6 3, that is 9 of b. So 9a plus 9b is the answer. Next friend, 2a plus 3b plus 4c. 2a plus 3b plus 4c. I cannot add them. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9. No, I cannot do it because these all are unlike terms. These are unlike term. 2a 3b 4c. You cannot add the integers like 2 plus 3 5. No, you cannot do it. Leave it like this. E plus E plus E plus E. Actually, E is having a 1 1 coefficient. 1e plus another 1e plus one more 1e. 1e plus 1e. When you are having like this such question, by default the coefficient, numerical coefficient is 1 is there. 1e plus another, all are the like terms, and total 3 5. You can get a 5e here. Why 5e? Because you can add, they are all are like terms. So like terms you can add, and 1 is by default their numerical coefficient available. Next you need to add 3p plus p. So 3p plus p minus p plus p minus p. Friends, you can add or subtract like term. Here plus p you can cancel with minus p. This plus p you can cancel with this minus p. Actually what you are doing here, it is 1p, or here minus 1p. It's additive inverse, so they will cancel. Again here is a plus 1 and here a minus 1. Again they will cancel. So finally you are left with the 3p. Now friends, we will simplify these expressions. So first of all, here you are having c square. We will open the bracket, c square plus 2cd. Here plus minus minus will become, and here 3cd and plus d square will be there. Now friends, whenever you will get a such algebraic expression, you can check out for the like terms. If there are like terms, you go for the addition or subtraction. Otherwise leave them, like we have left here. So if I see carefully, I am finding these are as a like term. 2cd having a like term minus 3cd, cd, and here also cd, c power 1, d to the power 1, and here also c to the power 1 and d to the power 1 is there. So I'll perform here addition or subtraction there. C square will be as it is, plus 2 minus 3. So one positive integer, one negative integer will go for the subtraction. We'll remove this 2 from this 3, we'll get a 1, and 1 will get a sign of bigger number, that is minus 1 cd plus d square. Now at this stage you have simplified it. Now you cannot go for further, so we have to leave here. Now in this problem you have here x minus 6 plus 3x minus 4 plus x minus 1. So first of all we'll remove the bracket, x minus 6 plus 3x minus 4 plus x minus 1. Now here we will write all the like terms together. Here like terms are these x, x and x. So we'll write x plus 3x plus x. And we'll write these numbers here. Here it is minus 6, minus 4, and here it is minus 1. After arranging the problem as per our requirement, now we'll go for the addition. Here x is there, means it is a 1x. So 1x plus 3x plus one more x. So 3, 4, 5. Total 5x will be there. How 5x? Here it is nothing but 1 is there. Here 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus again 1, 5. So 5x will be there. Now minus 6 minus 4. You will get minus of 10. When both are of negative sign, you have to add them. Again minus 1 is there. 5x minus 10 minus 1. So integer rules that add them and give the common sign minus of, that is minus 11. So final answer is 5x minus 11. So friends, now we will add these problems in a vertical way. So here you can see already these problems are arranged like terms one below another. Like here x square and its like term is again x square. Here 2x, its like term is minus 5x, and these are the constants. So when you need to add them, you will add. Here is nothing but 1 is there. If nothing coefficient is there, 1 is there. Here also 1. So friends, 1 plus 1 you will get a 2x square, and here you can go for it plus 2 minus 5. So perform it mentally. You will subtract 2, one positive integer, one negative integer. You need to do the subtraction. That subtraction will give minus of 3x, bigger number sign. And again here minus 7 plus 3. Again do the subtraction and sign of a bigger number. Next we will go for here 3a minus 4b, 7a minus 2b, minus 2a plus b. So friends, you can see here are the three expressions written one below another, and these are the binomial expression. Two terms are there. So we'll do it mentally. 3 plus 7 will get a 10a, and 10a minus 2a, that is 8a. 3 plus 7, 10. 10 minus 2, you will get 8a. All are like terms, so you can add or subtract them. Next friends, here minus 4b, minus 2b and plus 1b. Here nothing is there, means we need to assume it is 1 there. So minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6. Minus 6 plus 1, that is minus of 5b. Next you can see here also arranged. X cube is there only in the first expression, and they are not available here. So you will copy x cube as it is. X cube is there in only first expression, and here not available there, like term, means there are 0 0. So you can write x cube as it is. Next we need to add this 6x square with this 5x square. So 6 plus 5 will get a 11x square. Next plus 3x and plus 5x. So you will get a 8x here, and minus 7 as it is will write down. Now friend, the question is find the perimeter of a given triangle. So here you have given a one triangle, you need to find out. So first of all, we know that perimeter of a triangle is sum of its all side. So we need to sum its sides. Here sides are given in terms of expressions. So we'll do the addition. Here first we'll write 3x minus 7. You need to add it with 2x plus 5, which is another side, and the final side is minus x plus 11. So friends, here are the 3 sides given of a triangle, and the sides length are given in terms of binomial expressions. So we will simplify it and we add it. So first our duty is to get the like terms together. So here 3x having this 2x, and one more is minus of x. So these are the like terms having x as a variable with a power 1. And then we'll write a remaining constant minus 7, here left plus 5, and here left plus 11. So friends, now we'll go for it. 3 plus 2, 5x. 5 minus of 1, here nothing is there, means minus 1. So 3 plus 2, 5, 5 minus 1, positive 4x. Now friends, perform here. Minus 7 plus 5 will give you just minus of 2. One positive integer, one negative integer, you will go for the subtraction. Minus 2 plus 11. So finally 4x minus 2 plus 11, you will get a plus 9. So final answer is 4x plus 9. Hope you have understood it. Thank you.